most people saw what happened on Friday because it was kind of hit the Twitter by storm on Saturday. Umpire named Reggie Drummer was doing the Division I game, University of New Orleans versus Mississippi Valley State. We don't know how the whole game went. We just saw the last at bat. Mississippi State guy gets called second strike. Might have been a little low, but it wasn't egregiously low. But he starts jumping up and down and lots of histrionics. He points with his bat to where he thought the pitch was. The umpire does not throw him out, which usually when you point with that bat at all levels, that's an automatic ejection. He didn't throw him out. But what he did was on the next pitch, a pitch was egregiously low and away, and he rung him up for strike 3. Okay, and it was as an umpire, I can tell you, it was embarrassing. Okay, he made it personal and he retaliated. He has now been suspended by the conference, and deservedly so. It's an indefinite suspension. We don't know how long it's for, but we can assume it'll be lengthy. One thing I will say, though, I'm seeing a lot of people saying that he should never umpire again, that was so egregious that he can never take the field with any integrity. I mean, come on. Chill out a little bit. We let drunk drivers drive again, okay? He had his worst 30 seconds of his career. But you've got to remember a couple things. The dude was working Division I baseball. He was judged to be a really good umpire working his way up. He worked to get to where he is, okay? He had a terrible moment. There's really no excuse for it. But to say that he should never umpire again, that's kind of how the gang mentality has hit him on Twitter. Unfortunately, now the name Reggie Drummer is well known, where he was just an anonymous small college umpire. So
there's a lot of people who are taking the retweets to make it their own too, and shit.
It's an unfortunate. It was terrible. He messed up. If he just would have ejected the guy after strike 2, which he had a legitimate reason to do it, then he has the time to cool off when they're changing batters, putting in a replacement, and then a whole mess on strike 3 probably never happens. So he kind of screwed up twice in the at bat.
So it was interesting to me because when that was making the rounds, I only saw the third pitch, or not the third pitch, but the called third strike first, and I was like, my God, that's the worst call ever. That's like, it makes Greg look like a pinpoint. And then I saw the pitch before that where he was jumping up and down. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, I don't agree with that, but I understand it now. Yeah. He's like, yeah, screw this kid. And I actually kind of dug it. I'm like, all right, yeah. Like, I'm not like one of those people that's like, I like when people, get demonstrative and celebrate and stuff like that. But if you're going to be complaining that dramatically, like, you're asking for it. Now, to your point, Yooper, I mean, I think when you're an umpire and you make a call that bad, you do have to get suspended, and obviously because it was personal. It wasn't like he just missed the call. It was like,
right,
this is deliberate.
That was basically an FU call.
Yeah, but suspend the guy for a couple games, make him work the field. Like, Delman Young threw a bat at an umpire, and he came back 50 games later. Like, Angel Hernandez has made personal vendettas against certain players. Angel Hernandez has tried to sue the league based off racial discrimination. It's like, no, because you're a crappy ump. That's why you don't get to go to the World Series, you idiot. I mean, it's just, to me, Angel Hernandez is far worse than this guy. This guy got himself caught up in a moment and probably will regret it, what have you. But, dude, I'm sorry. Angel Hernandez is still one of the worst. Him and Country Joe West, those guys were above and beyond. They acted like it was the ump show. Those guys were the ump show to me.